Alright, welcome back. So in this one, we are going to learn how to draw a mitochondria, and it's pretty easy. Again, we are going to play around with different shapes and a tool inside Illustrator which is called the shape builder tool, which is this one over here. We have the shape builder. So to start off, we are going to get our ellipse tool and draw not such a perfect circle, but something like this. All right. Next, select this and Command C and Command F to paste on place, and reduce the size of the newly copied ellipse. So you can hit Shift and Option on your keyboard and pull the corners. That will change the shape from the center. All right, so yeah, this is okay. Now we want to make the cristae. So this is the outer membrane, this is the inner membrane, and we want to make the cristae inside attached to the inner membrane. Right, so there will be protrusions from the inner membrane. To do that, let's go to the ellipse tool once more, click and hold on it, and you get different options. Let's get the rectangle tool and draw a rectangle, a narrow one, something like this. Now zoom into this, and once you zoom into this, you have these points on the corners. Click on one and drag it to the center, and you can see it will have a rounded edge. Then you can zoom out and you can just place this over here. And one very important thing that you need to do is select everything and make the fill to none. All right, this will help us when we're using the shape builder tool. Okay, you can see the line crossing the rectangle that you just created, so that's how you know the fill is none for this rectangle. Now select this and duplicate it a couple of times and place it randomly on the inner membrane, and make sure that a little bit portion of the rounded rectangle that you just created is crossing the inner membrane to the other side. So I'm going to hit Option and start duplicating. Maybe this is all right, and I want to change the size of a few of them. Maybe I make this a little longer, this one also a little longer, this also a little longer, and yeah, I guess it is okay. Now to use the shape builder tool, first select the inner ellipse and all the round rectangles that you have. So an easy way to do that is select everything and deselect the outer one. So now you have all the rounded rectangles and the inner ellipse selected. Now keep them selected and go to the shape builder tool. Now for the shape builder tool, you can see when you hover over to any of the shape, it will show a little plus symbol on the side of the arrow. Okay, that means you can make a new shape out of the shapes that you're hovering over. To show you that, we can click and pull this. This will make it into one shape. You can see this is no more. We don't want that. What we want is, we want these lines to be gone that are protruding outside the inner membrane. We just want this outline to be there, and this line also to be gone. Okay, so in order to subtract any shape, we can hit the option key, and this will change into the minus symbol. So this denotes that now whatever shape you pull it on, this will be deleted, or this will be subtracted. Now we're going to use that. We can hover over to the shape which we want to subtract and just click on it. This will be subtracted. Okay, again this one. So I'll do all of the shapes that we don't need right now. Okay, now you have the Christie, and just to make sure that everything is in order, we are going to just wrap this around, and you can see now the red highlight is on top of everything except the outer one. So the outer ellipse. So now we know that this is a complete shape. Okay, so this whole thing is a complete shape. Okay, now just to prove that, just to make sure, we can just pull this out. You can see this is one big shape at the moment. Okay, just put it back. Now essentially you have the structure of the mitochondria. You have the outer membrane, you have the inner membrane along with the Christie. All you need to do is put in some colors, and then you're good to go. Just select the outer one and put in a color. Just go to the fill. I'm going to hit the yellow color, the golden yellow. Drop the saturation a little bit. Next, for the inner one, I want to put a gradient. All right, so how do you do a gradient? You can go to the gradient tool over here. Okay, and it will open up the gradient tool on your properties panel. You have different kinds of gradient. The one that I want is the radial gradient. Okay, so these are the two colors that you have for the gradient, white and black. And if you hover over the line of the gradient, you can see a circle, which is like a perfect circle, and it is going out of the shape. We don't want that. We're going to pull it back, but before that, we're going to change the color to something lighter and something yellow. So select one point, double click on it, and go to the swatches. Select the color that you want, and you can again play around with the opacity, the saturation and brightness. I'll keep it a little brighter this time. All right, this is okay, and this white is kind of fine for me, I guess. What I want to do is this shape that we have here, I want to pull down this shape. You can select this dot over here, and you can pull it down till you have something inside the inner the inner shape. That is the inner ellipse, and it is something parallel to the inner ellipse, right? So this is okay, I guess. All right, so there you have your mitochondria, which you can use for your graphical abstracts and illustrations. So that's it for this one. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.